You had 30 in the first meeting. He's the young man that's on his way to Gonzaga. Second one is perfect.
He is capable of 25 to 30 on any given night. Sometimes his shot selection is a little suspect, but he was brilliant in the first meeting.
Intended for you, a little bit too tall. That's hard to do since Harold is a tall drink of water, over 7 feet. Sierra Canyon picking up all over the court.
Little diamond press coming from Coach Chevalier and the Trailblazers.
Harris's shot is blocked brilliantly by Boston.
Long arm. An underrated defender is Brandon Boston.
Terran Frank had it ripped away, and here's Stevens the other way. Mobley, who has perimeter skills. Stevens for three. Bryson Stevens, the first triple of the night. And the Eagles get the first 5 of the evening.
That's his favorite spot. He loves the left and right wing three, and if he gets his feet set, he can make them. They're going to have to, they can't stay, they got to stay connected.
Zaire Williams hits. He's the transfer from Notre Dame and Sherman Oaks, a gifted talent.
Pressure in the backcourt. Now they run and jump and make Bailey give it up, but Sierra Canyon, all 5 of these guys, well, 4, not counting Harold Yu, but they can really handle it. They're a tough team to press.
Boston got it. The 3 ball for Brandon Boston. Rancho got the first 5. Sierra Canyon counters with the next 5. 5:27 left in the opening quarter.
And so with an 8-team open division, you look at those that top 10, there are no bad teams in there. So somebody's going to be left out. But why this game is so important is you see that Rancho Christian and Sierra Canyon are 1 and 3. I think if Rancho wins tonight, they pretty much locked up the number 1 seed. If Sierra Canyon wins, they probably vault over Corona Centennial into the 1 spot and only push Rancho Christian down to the 2. And you say, well, why is that important? Well, in the pool play concept, the better your seed, the more home games you get.
In the opening quarter.
Might be time to get number 4 into a shooting position. That's Evan Mobley, of course.
Mobley on the outside, skips it over to Byers, and now to Turner, again out of the corner. He misses. Mobley gets it back and puts it in. Evan Mobley.
And virtually impossible to keep off the offensive glass.
Timeout on the floor. 3:44 left. Oh, where's number 5? Talented player off the pine. Bailey misses. The putback right there. Zaire Williams, that great leaping ability.
Clean look from the corner. Just tough luck on the shot.
Byers accelerates, had it stripped away. Save to Turner. Corner jumper is up and in. Dominic Harris, and again, he's a big-time scorer on his way to Gonzaga. 2:15 left opening quarter. 15 on the shot clock. In low, Boston puts it in, kissing it off the glass. Shy Odom. Good first step. And the kiss and the basket for Shy Odom. Beautiful move in the painted area. They don't guard Mobley. You got to guard the big fella.
How do you lose track of that?
There's that 7'5" wingspan. 16-14 for Sierra Canyon. Up and down opening quarter. Williams lobbing inside Boston, and he banks it in. Brandon Boston getting great position down low.
Sure, once again, that was the entire premise behind that possession was Boston sets up on that low block, and if they get him the ball, he just has to turn and elevate.
Turner off to Dominic Harris. And again, Harris is an explosive scorer who can pick up points in droves. Jumper out of the corner. That's in. That's catching. This is our Pacific Surfliner Game of the Week on KDOC, brought to you by Amtrak Pacific Surfliner. And Zaire Williams knocks that one down. Travel by train to Southern California's top destinations. Book today at PacificSurfliner.com. The final 20 seconds of the opening stanza. And the teams are starting to heat up. Harris on the weave to Stevens and to Catchings, working against James. Ronnie James with tight defense. Stevens, yes. At the buzzer. Sierra Canyon by 20 to 19. Great exhibition of scoring on the interior by Boston and by Mobley of Rancho Christian. 1 minute in, 22-19, Trailblazers. A three could tie it from Turner. Got it. Luke Turner, he missed his first two. He drops that one down.
Rare questionable shot from Mobley. It was early in the shot clock. I think they could have probed the defense a little more.
Boston with a good look. His mid-range game is very solid.
Well,
7 points for Dominic Harris in this opening half. James on the wing. Boston. The rainbow triple for Brandon Boston. That's a lovely touch.
And there's that pressure defense causing all kinds of problems again.
And the Trailblazers, with that pressure, have opened up a 5-point lead.
Will be the first pass in ensuing attempts to break the press.
Boston already with 14 points, looking for another three. James able to get it back. Bailey down low, and the dunk. The easy one, the throwdown for Zaire Williams.
I think Ray might need a
10.
timeout.
10 for Zaire.
Line, and that, I think, caused Sierra Canyon to back off that pressure a little bit.
Yeah, he is a nice outlet, isn't he, against the zone break. That's a good drive. And one. Oh, you can't do it any better than that. Byers, again, we talked about his ability to slash to the basket. There's great evidence of that.
Version and the defensive pressure. Oh my gosh, you can't leave him open like that.
Well, you're right. And that's Dominic Harris. That's a clean look, and he will burn you every time. Dominic Harris, a big-time scorer. He has 10.
Nice answer by Coach Ray Barefield's troops after the timeout.
Zaire Williams drops in the jump shot. Boy, he's so gifted offensively. Has 5 points, but he's picked up 2 fouls in the first half, so we'll have to watch that closely for you. Zaire Williams can't resist the three. Why not when you have that kind of form?
Well, and you cannot get disconnected like that. Harris was a good 10 feet away on the catch, and even with his hustle to try to get there, it's just too late.
Zaire has 15. Mobley all the way. That Euro step, but he didn't finish. Here comes Bronny James all the way to the basket. What a block. No foul, a clean block by Byers.
Highlight material there as Bronny was loading up for maybe a thunderous jam, and watch Byers say, I'll meet you at the apex. That's an outstanding defensive play. High lob over the 2-3 zone, but when you've got Evan Mobley with his mobility and wingspan, that's not a high percentage play, but that would have been a dunk, as you said, Randy, had he caught it.
The floater is up and in. Again, Byers with that ability to get inside the defense.
He's had a
Final minute of the opening half.
Stevens back in for Rancho Christian.
Intended for Turner, and the pass is picked off beautifully by Boston. He has Bailey, and the reverse layup for Amari Bailey. Boston made the play.
Important 50 seconds for Rancho Christian. This was a 4-point game not long ago.
Mobley all the way. Got it back and puts it in. Evan Mobley, beautiful follow.
You made him change the shot. Aren't many that can say they can do that.
Boston for three. Mobley inside of you for the rebound.
Last shot time for Rancho Christian, and I would try to make it the last shot. They could have fallen behind by maybe as much as 10. A basket here cuts it to 4, maybe 3. Too early.
Stevens attacking, taken by Zaire Williams, and they still have 10 seconds to come up the floor.
Yeah, way too early.
Williams looking to go one-on-one. The deep three. Zaire Williams, 18 first half points. They love it here at Pasadena City College. Clean look. That was a good opening for Dominic Harris. Just a little bit too strong with the jump shot. Frank inside, the kiss and the goal.
Terrific entry pass from Williams, and here comes the pressure. But I was very surprised that there was that much space for Terran Frank under the basket.
Turner for three. Crash tip, brilliant try by Stevens. Couldn't control it. Here's Bailey the other way, and he drops it in, and the lead has ballooned. It's double digits, a 13-point advantage early in the third quarter. We can't control the rebound. Here come the Blazers. All the way Frank. Odom missed the dunk. Boston won't. Well, this is a motivated Sierra Canyon team. Timeout taken by Rancho Christian. The lead is 15. Oh, Sierra Canyon has looked brilliant so far tonight.
They're taking advantage of every open court opportunity that they get. And even Evan Mobley said this time, where is everybody? That's 3 attempts with nobody from Rancho.
It's been a long drought for the Eagles. They're back on their heels, but they got a theft here. Stevens all the way. They finally break that drought. Nice left-hand finish for Bryson Stevens.
But don't get caught celebrating.
Yes, sir, Harold Yu. Frank, his shot not going to get there, and Mobley clears. Here come the Eagles. And a takeaway by Bailey. Zaire Williams, it's showtime. Zaire Williams with 20 and had 15 rebounds against Sierra Canyon in the first meeting. Evan Mobley can do it all.
Really good defense by Catchings that time against Williams.
Mobley with a nice look, and Harris from the side. James on the floor for Sierra Canyon. Final 70 seconds of the third quarter. Blazers by a dozen. Boston got to the goal and scoops it in. Wait, to Harold Yu. To Boston. Odom cleaning up. Shy Odom. The lead is 16.
Great idea.
Harris. And the layup with the left hand. That's what he can do in the open court. Speaking of the open court, here's Boston the other way. A rare rebound for Rancho Christian. And Turner end to end. And he throws it up and in.
Wow, outstanding effort by Luke Turner. And a near steal from Catchings.
Odom. And you wanted to go up, and he was stripped from behind by Catchings. To Stevens, who puts it in and one. And here come the Eagles.
Wow. Stevens challenged Bailey. He of the giant vertical leap. And Stevens went right at him. Bailey looking for the block, can't come up with it. Instead, gets all Jace could do was foul.
Catchings has 4 personal fouls. There's a Boston runner and one for Brandon Boston. Well, he has 22 on the night.
That's a momentum killer just when Rancho Christian was feeling a little bit better about things. The size advantage made all the difference there for Boston.
Boston.
Well, if that goes in.
For 3, it did go in, and he comes up smiling. Brandon Boston. You talk about shooting it from downtown, and they force the turnover. And the dunk from Omari Bailey. Boy, they're explosive, and when they go out and cause turnovers, it is indeed showtime with Sierra Canyon. The lead jacked up to 15 again.
And Boston's 3 was highly contested.
Turner out of the corner. He hits. Luke Turner, the answer at the other end of the building.
Turnover.
Saved near the 10-second line beautifully by Luke Turner. Now Byers has to attack and scores with the right hand, the offhand. Jaden Byers, that was pretty.
Just the way Ray Bearfield drew it up, apparently.
Boston. Well, if that would have got in, that would have been a real dagger, but the return is in for Terran Frank.
An inability for Rancho Christian's normally precise shooters to knock them down.
Boston again from 28 feet. The sideline loves it. The fans love it. And suddenly it's 15 again. It's going to be tough for the Eagles in the final 2:45. The Boston miss. The run out by Boston. It's an encore for Brandon Boston.
Pretty academic here. The dynamic duo of Williams and Boston combining for 50 points tonight.
Bailey working the baseline. And that's what they've done all night. Pound the glass. The return by Frank.
Rancho Christian just had a collective offensive drought. Only one guy in double figures, and that's Dominic Harris. This is a team that generally has anywhere from 3 to 5 guys in double figures on good nights.
Zaire Wade with a beautiful spin move and score. Final trip down the floor for Simpson and Rancho Christian. Wade has it. Time has expired. 78-62 for Sierra Canyon. An emphatic, brilliant performance by Brandon B.J. Boston and company. We'll meet our player of the game when we come back to Pasadena City College. This is the Pacific Surfliner Game of the Week on KDOC as he struts his stuff.